Through the years, the University of Cape Town has played an important role in shaping the lives of many South Africans. With 23,500 students and 4,500 staff operating across 6 faculties, UCT is Africa's leading teaching, learning and academic research institution. In order to share knowledge, support and inform students, academics and the interested public, UCT publishes information on more than 550 individual websites.
It's very difficult to implement and maintain web governance over such a sprawling web presence. Also, there's the problem that you can't share content reliably between them because you can't do it automatically. We don't know really how many sites there are at UCT.
These websites have evolved over time and have been built using various software applications and frameworks. Only a handful of the sites are connected. This makes it difficult for students, academics and other audiences to locate information. It's harder still for web administrators to share content across multiple sites. UCT issued an open tender calling for a set of modules that could be rolled out and maintained using a centralized management system. This would meet the basic WRP objective, but it would also mean that each site had its own database, albeit integrated within a generalized codebase. Two-Stroke responded with the suggestion that UCT create a single browser-based software application based on the Drupal multi-domain enterprise architecture. This would deliver a single installation of Drupal that would serve a single code and functional base to multiple domains from a single database. Although this was an extensive project, there are particular areas of innovation that we wanted to highlight. The first is the workbench, which incorporates a moderation component. Two-Stroke created a content workbench that allows editors to manage content for each of the domains that they are responsible for. Content can easily be created and flagged for revision. Once reviewed, it can be published to the front end of the specified website with a simple one-click action. If appropriate, the same content can be published on multiple sites. The final area that we wish to highlight is the theme dashboard. While the concept of a multi-domain web platform sounds enticing, it also carries the risk that all sites will look the same. After all, manually theming over 550 websites is a time-consuming job. For this reason, all domains are built on a theme dashboard, which allows the administrator to select a theme from the library and customizing it by applying the desired style. In other words, it's a dynamic CSS builder.
We got what we wanted, and the system now makes it a lot easier for us to have oversight over UCT's web presence, which is what we wanted.
While it's incredibly difficult to define a return on investment, we've attempted to structure an ROI calculation by reviewing the cost of the multi-domain site rollout as measured against the equivalent cost of building and administering 550 separate sites. The graph is based on the conservative assumption that in addition to creating the platform, 8 websites are rolled out in year 1, a further 24 are built in year 2, 36 in year 3, 48 in year 4 and 60 in year 5. The reality is, the university will probably roll out many more websites over this time frame. An assumption is made that a site rolled out individually would cost 4 times more than one built using the application. By year 3, the costs of developing the Drupal solution versus the costs of developing and maintaining separate sites will be equal. What's more interesting is that by year 5, the price of developing separate sites using the traditional method will be more than double the price of the Drupal solution, and the university will still have about 250 websites it needs to roll out.
We know that people will no longer need to pay to have someone else outside the university do the work for them.
It's clear that not only does the WRP solution deliver an incredible return on investment, but it also addresses the fundamental issue of ensuring that the university is able to speak to its audiences in a single voice, fulfilling its role as one of Africa's leading statesmen.